Let me start this video by saying I had recorded this video earlier, a couple hours ago in the day, okay? And then I had, said everything I wanted to say, and then I saw that Hannibal had released a video about 4 hours to go now in my current time, okay? So I hadn't realized that he just talked about this exact topic and had a lot of very similar analysis that I have in this video. I'm releasing this video anyway because I know my intent. I wasn't looking to copy Hannibal at all. He did a great job with his video. I'll link it in my description and you guys can go support him as well. Give it a view, give him a subscribe, whatever. So yeah, now I'm throwing this after the fact into my video just to say exactly that and to amend my video a little bit so that nobody thinks I was intending to copy, because I don't do that. So I'll also, while we're at it, I'll add a little bit now that I can also kind of react to what Hannibal said. I will throw in another piece at the end of what I recorded earlier. Let me play for you what I was gonna what the video was gonna be before I saw Hannibal speak on the same subject. There are no coincidences. Pardon me, sunglasses are gonna have to come on immediately. It's pretty bright outside today. Welcome to WEL7E Every 7th, episode 8, the January 28th, 2023 episode. Episodes coming out every 7th day of the month. So 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th. Today we're talking about the deactivations of several popular gig work content creators, notably my friend Dashing Trader, as well as more recently Megan Reisman. Some people have been saying Risman. I'm pretty sure it's Reisman. I don't know though. I'm starting out this time actually with a no-tip customer on purpose because I'm getting food for my wife. So, of course, I'm not being tipped to go pick up this food. In fact, I'm the one who gives her the tip. And I'll let you guys sit on that one for a little minute. So the coincidence that I'm talking about, of which there is none, is the fact that it's these content creators that are seeing deactivations recently that have taken their effort to, I don't know, discourage no-tippers. Basically, that's really what's in these two individuals' cases, what their fight has been. They've taken their argument to the platform on TikTok. There's a lot of negativity from creators. I don't know, I've not really been one of those people. First of all, I'll get into that. I don't really have any problem with DoorDash at all. But a lot of these creators who come out with negativity about DoorDash, they don't necessarily see deactivation until they're starting to pop off and really go viral on TikTok. Recently, Pedro DoorDash Santiago has, on his YouTube account, started to go the more positive route. But you've seen him be negative about DoorDash before, and certainly he doesn't go on TikTok. He's not seen the deactivation. You see Trader and Reisman getting viral on TikTok, and then they see their deactivation. It makes sense to me, okay, because the ability to go viral on TikTok is much more common than it is to go viral on YouTube or, some other space, some other video sharing space. I don't think it's a coincidence. It's not to say that DoorDash and these other gig apps aren't watching us anyway. Bentley Coop, 6 days ago, was on Pedro DoorDash Santiago's channel Sunday night and was talking about that. He said he has from the source knowledge that he's being watched by DoorDash. They are monitoring his channel. They are monitoring other channels that frequently talk about DoorDash. They want to know what's being said. What are the messages being promoted? What are people out in the field thinking about our service? But I think what the deal is, why they don't see negativity on YouTube as nearly the threat that it is on TikTok, is because if you look at the numbers, the viewing numbers, and the demographics that our channels like mine have on YouTube, it's mostly the gig workers that are watching our videos, for the majority. On TikTok, when these get millions and tens of millions of views, that's DoorDash customer. Those are clients watching that at that point. There aren't that many DoorDash drivers watching that. Those are getting viewed by everyday Americans that would use DoorDash as a customer. That's when DoorDash has the issue, because they're not worried about losing a driver or two. That's why they deactivate a couple of us. That's irrelevant to DoorDash. Losing the dollars, losing the customers, giving DoorDash a bad name to people that are either A, comfortable with the service already, or not a part of the service yet and are considered potential customers. That's a problem for DoorDash. That's why they're gonna attack the individual promoting any level of negativity. They're gonna try and silence that person, or us, if I'll include myself. Like I said, I'm not gonna be negative on the topic of DoorDash almost ever. Let me go pick up this food for my wife, and then I'll explain why. Correction, the entire Winthrop baseball team is in line at the restaurant in front of me, and I just got offered this Uber Eats delivery, 738, 2.2 miles. Let's handle this first. My wife can wait. I'll pick up the food later. So we are gonna make some money here during this episode of WEL7E every 7th. The reason I don't have any reason to this point to be negative about DoorDash on social media is because, in my opinion, they've provided me great opportunity. I'm not bothered by the no-tippers like some people are. They're literally irrelevant to me. It's not a big deal to me to have to go through a decline process. I don't care that numbers are kept as far as acceptance rate. It's just a non-issue to me. I've never felt or had the desire to chase some type of acceptance rate so that I qualify for one thing or another. I don't care. The no-tippers have virtually zero effect on my life. But just because these non-tippers exist, that's not an issue to me, because they're making it possible for an app like DoorDash and Uber Eats to exist. Like, these apps have to make their money too. And am I going to be the idiot who delivers these orders? No, of course not. I'm gonna make $20 an hour when I do this. I can't take orders like that. I'm on YouTube teaching through example how I do that so that new drivers can share some success if they're paying attention. But if there's also new drivers who aren't watching YouTube videos about DoorDash and are somehow thinking that they're going to be profitable delivering orders like that, that doesn't bother me. In fact, I'd make the argument that it's helping me more than it's hurting me, because it's helping the app that is making things possible for me profit. At the end of the day, that's a positive thing for me. I am not mad at DoorDash for trying to conquer capitalism, basically. That's their place in our society. Hey, I'm picking up the Uber for Ozzy. Thank you very much. Let's go. Also, another thing you're not going to see me do is joining TikTok. I've talked about this on the channel before. It was a long time ago. It was probably close to a year ago now that this topic came up, but I'll say it again. I don't have any plan of doing TikTok. I have a plan of not doing TikTok. It just doesn't matter to me. My wife is like considering doing some TikTok. She thinks it's fun. I would be willing to appear on her TikTok, as she's shown willingness to appear on my YouTube channel. Certainly if I were to appear on my wife's TikTok, DoorDash wouldn't be the topic anyway. I just think right now it's very possible, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but it's possible that for these creators, TikTok is harming them more than it's helping them as they get deactivated on these apps. But what are these TikTok impressions worth? You're gaining the attention from DoorDash, which is gonna put a target on your back, and you're gaining a lot of attention from a lot of people also, but again, what is that worth? There's a reason that going viral on TikTok is easier than on other platforms. Just because you're going viral on TikTok, in my opinion, that doesn't translate to hardly anything. A lot more people go viral on TikTok because it's easier. Therefore, it devalues the fact that you can go viral on TikTok. What it's harder to do on TikTok, I would argue, is not to go viral, but to convert that viral audience on 1 or 2 videos, whatever your deal is, to convert that to a consistent audience. TikTok is shorter videos. People in a short video aren't going to buy into your brand. It's much less personal than a long YouTube video is. And as I say that, apparently I need to keep these WEL7E every 7th episodes a little shorter, according to Dasher Benj. I don't know if you're watching, Benj, but he told me I'm a little long-winded on these things. So I apologize if I'm long-winded today, Benj. I would try and counter that like Megan Reisman does by talking really fast, like she talked about in her last video, how she talks with such incredible pace. But I can't do that naturally. I'll try and get like that, like a Ben Shapiro. I mean, just 100 words a second. And maybe that would give Dasher Benj the impression that I'm less long-winded if I say the same amount of words in a shorter amount of time. So, Benj, I'll try and get better, man. I'll try and get faster for you. So, although TikTok is not going to be a part of my hustle, I can be found, and not many people have done this yet. According to the subscriber base that I have here, I'd like to have more following on Instagram at WEL7E, at UUELTE. I told you guys I was going to this year, 2023, and I have been utilizing the story feature on Instagram a lot more. If you'd like more of me, that's how you can get it, because there's a lot happening there that doesn't come to the YouTube videos. So if you're interested, go follow me on Instagram. So yeah, that's pretty much the thesis of the video for today. I'm convinced that what's going on with these deactivations of the creators is pretty much solely because these certain individuals have taken these stances to TikTok. If you're gonna do that, be prepared for deactivation, or, you know, my advice would be don't go to TikTok with that, because TikTok attention just isn't, it's just not designed for significant brand building, in my opinion. At least like where it is today. In my opinion, it's too entertainment based and not enough business based. Like, a lot of business is being done through YouTube. It's funny, as I sit here and dismiss TikTok, it wasn't until I made the thumbnail of this video that I realized the physical similarity between the lettering of the TikTok logo and the WEL7E every 7th banner. So that was not intentional when I designed that. But I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Am I onto something here with the TikTok thing? Who's to blame here? Is it DoorDash themselves? Is it the content creator? Is it TikTok? What is your analysis of it? I can't wait to hear some of these comments, and I'll respond to you. So otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Thank you for tuning in again to WEL7E every 7th. I will see you next time on WEL7E. Okay, so now I'll add to what I was going to say here at the end, because Hannibal made a good point in his video that, hey, you know, expect that they're going to continue to target content creators in the DoorDash niche. So the point that I'll add to that is that content creators doing things like we do, similar to the type of content that I create, you've got to be multifaceted. You can't be a pitcher with only a fastball. If all you talk about is DoorDash and you get deactivated, you've got no content area anymore. So that's why, and a lot of people will say, no, it hurts your it hurts your growth on YouTube to talk about many things. You'll confuse the algorithm. They won't know who to promote your channel to. Again, you are the niche on your channel. We aren't part of GigTube. You as a brand yourself, like I just talked about this with Steve the other night, and this is something that I'm just so thoroughly convinced of. I will continue to make the argument. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. I've seen other GigTubers be like, should I make another channel? Rolling with Red, I'm not trying to be critical. This is just an example. Rolling with Red does a lot of like gambling slots content. She'll do like online slots live on her channel. And I heard her one time say, hey, should I make a second YouTube account to do this? Do you think this fits in with my channel? And I told her then, and I'll say it again, no. You are the niche of your channel. People aren't invested in your topic, in my opinion, more than you. Otherwise, they'd watch other people talk about the same topic. There's enough of us talking about DoorDash for people to have, you know, they don't have to watch you. There's a reason they're watching you talk about DoorDash. It's because they'd watch you talk about something else, because they like you. DoorDash can deactivate you. They can deactivate me all day. They can't touch my YouTube account though. They can't keep me from talking about other subject matters. Heck, they can't even stop me from talking about DoorDash. They can stop me from having the ability to continue DoorDash, and maybe stop me from having new DoorDash experiences as a driver to reference, but they can't stop me from talking about whatever I want to on my channel. If you're a content creator, have depth. I can be deactivated from DoorDash tomorrow. It won't change my Hornets videos at all. It won't change my flipping side hustle videos at all. The fact that I make little music videos here and there, which I've got another one planned for you guys, by the way. The fact that I do little rap videos, DoorDash can't take that away from me. So I'm kind of glad that I saw that upload from Hannibal and watched it earlier, because that allows me to add what I just did to this video. Again, I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you next time, actually now, on WEL7E.